Brian Wassink. And that's what's coming up here on court 1. And we're waiting for the players to take to the courts. This pair is an interesting one. Wang Yilu, of course, the Olympic gold medalist, or half of the Olympic gold medalist that won the mixed doubles. And his partner, Liu Chung, who was the half-winning pair of the 2017 World Championships. So Liu Chung won those World Championships with his then partner, Zhang Nan. And Wang Yilu, of course, won with Huang Dongping, the Olympic gold medal, his mixed doubles partner. And for the Netherlands, this is interesting also because it's almost a scratch pair for the Netherlands. But Andy Buijk, and he will be partnered up with Brian Wassink. Apologies. As the players take to the courts, this is the first time that they'll be meeting. And it's and if you look at it, they're both scratch pairs. Grania Somerville joining me on the commentary seat here with me.
Yes, are we a scratch pair? The new commentating scratch pair.
So it's scratching all around?
It's a meeting of all the scratch pairs.
Yes, it is. But I find this matchup between Liu and Wang to be a very interesting one. I want to see what they've got going for them, because they were supposed to pair up and play in the Sudirman Cup against Korea, but it never got to the men's doubles stage. China winning quite easily that tie. So it's the first time we're going to see those two in action.
And I believe at the China Nationals, Wang Yilu partnered Zhang Siwei, the other mixed doubles specialist for China.
Yep, so they like to mix and match it among the Chinese team because they have so much talent and so much to choose from that in case something's not working, even for a short while, they can mix it up and try something else.
Yeah, but I feel like it'll just be for this Thomas Cup tournament that Wang Yilu's playing doubles. I feel like China are pretty into specialising once a player hits the top 10. There was that period when Zhang Siwei and Chen Jingchen were both playing 2 events, I think. And then since then they've split them and then just had each of them focusing on 1 event.
Yeah, they've certainly proven that they should specialize, Wang Yilu and Huang Dongping, and after winning the Olympic gold. And the Chinese team will be quite protective of them. And Andy Buijk, he's 19, and he was on the junior circuit just last year. Now on the seniors, reaching a ranking of 270, his highest being 269 with his current partner, Brian Wassink. They're fairly new, I would say, to this men's doubles discipline. Brian Wassink is 20, and he's from the Netherlands, 184 centimeter tall, so a really tall player. And they are certainly looking to enjoy themselves. They know they've got, big players on the other side of the court. So they'll be looking to enjoy this experience. Kevin Byrne is the umpire for today's match in this men's doubles. And he will be joined by Ivo Kassel, who's a service judge from Switzerland, the officials for the match. As the players get ready to get back on court and start the match off. What do you think of this Liu and Wang pairing? Are you expecting something different here?
They're obviously, super talented players. It'll just be interesting to see how well they naturally gel together and if they have that intuition of feeling where the other player is established yet or if they're still working it out. Especially at the speed of men's doubles, you can't really afford those mistakes or pauses in the game, so it's the partnership and the communication is crucial.
And also Wang Yilu, of course, having specialized in mixed doubles for the last few years, it'll be interesting to see how quickly he adapts to the men's doubles game. Must be used to playing at the back more, for example, with mixed doubles. whereas they can switch more in the men's doubles. So, China will serve.
On my left, China represented by Liu Chen and Wang.
Liu Chen to serve.
China to serve. Liu Chen to Brian Wassink. Level play.
Just a nice net serve there. Low from Liu Chen.
Maybe that's how we got it so low with a fault serve, fault height. There's that little bit of confusion there with this new partnership. So Liu Cheng leaving it and Wang Yilu not knowing that it was his to take. That was an interesting shot to play, still moving backwards. And there's the same confusion there, so I'm not sure China will have confidence in calling this their new men's doubles with these two mix-ups within the first few rallies.
But he's smiling about it.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's good not to take these things too seriously as well. Enjoy the match. Enjoy the pairing.
You know what I did enjoy? I enjoyed Wang Yilu's and Huang Dongping's celebration after they won the Olympic gold medal. That was just heartwarming to see. Like there were two little kids that had just got the best birthday present ever. They were just hugging each other on the floor.
They couldn't believe it.
Yeah, no, it was incredible.
This is a good start from the Netherlands. 4-all. Right at him.
5-4.
Fans enjoying themselves. A bit of badminton. It is the first time that Denmark is hosting. In fact, Europe is hosting the Thomas and Uber Cup. So this is a great opportunity for the fans here to see these team events.
And then I believe next year it's in Thailand.
That's correct. It goes back to Thailand where they hosted it in 2018. And they'll be looking to welcome the teams back. It was a really electric atmosphere there too.
They bring in a lot of people that, chant and play the drums, so it's a fun audience to be around.
And
Wang Yilu challenges called in.
Wang Yilu challenged that.
He seemed to leave it quite confidently. But we've seen with this slow shuttle that it can play tricks on the players.
It did look in. Again, this is me, My Hawkeye predictions are not one to go by.
Yep, just caught the line there.
One challenge remaining.
It's a surprising call from Wang Yilu, but
Play.
there you have it. 7-5 now to the Dutch. Liu Chen, of course, has had a very impressive career. He's now 29, so he's been on the circuit for a long time. And That's very impressive with Zhang Nan. I mean, that was an immense partnership for China.
7-all.
And then since his partnership ended and Zhang Nan kind of poured time on his career, we haven't really seen him so much on the tour.
Yeah, he has been a bit on the back burner.
Maybe he's just been called up for the team events. And as China try to figure out the men's doubles situation. Because naturally you would have gone for Li and Liu and her and Tan, or her and Zhou, as we just saw. And that would be it. But because of Li and Liu not making it, they've had to maybe pull out people off the back burner, as you said. And so 11-7 is the lead for China. In the end, they got there quite comfortably. Liu Cheng, Wang Yilu needing 6 minutes to be ahead at the mid-game break. And it'll be interesting to see, or what the coach would be talking about. Would it be about them sort of trying to understand each other better, or would it just be about the match?
I think it would be mostly just about the match and yeah, what they're doing right and wrong or can improve on. I think it's hard to coach that communication. It just comes from, you know, playing more together and getting a feel for each other. But it's important that, you know, when those situations arise where they get mixed up, that they then, like, you know, settle it and be like, that one's mine, or you need to take that. If it's just left as if it's never happened, that's when the confusion can just continue and fester, really.
It's a great smash from Liu Cheng, moving backwards to hit it. And you see that Liu Cheng is playing more on the back of the court, and Wang Yilu taking the responsibility in the front a little bit more.
I think it's also that Wang Yilu, being a mixed doubles player, doesn't have the habit of coming to the front as much, especially in his defense. He's not used to countering with the soft stuff as much and then having to follow. Typically, if he blocks in the mixed doubles, then his partner would follow and he would take the back court. So I think it's Liu Cheng's familiarity. Yeah, with men's doubles, that's ending up with him at the net a bit more.
Wow. It's still a comfortable lead for China, 13-9 in this first game. They're going well. Oh, that's out. That's just well out. It's a shake of a head from Wang Yilu. He's better than that, and he knows it. The Dutch pair, though, Andy and Brian, have done well to try and keep themselves in the match, but you get a feeling that this has been more about Liu and Wang trying to find their rhythm and the partnership that has led to this close scoreline. That was a good pouncing on the net by Brian Wassink.
14.
He's going for the kill shot there. This time he did well to leave it. Wang Yilu.
12.
The Dutch pair a little bit struggling here. with their shots. And that is out again. So it is a 5-point cushion now for Liu and Wang. They have just done enough to make sure that China stay in the lead and in command of this match.
Oh, that's a great shot by Brian there.
13-17.
Deception and then tight across the body drop shot.
So Brian Wassink, of course, has played with a couple of other players. He was at the Sarlux Open last year, the different partner. And he is a regular on the men's doubles circuit for the Netherlands. But interestingly, as far as Team Netherlands is concerned, they are missing a couple of their stalwarts in Mark Calio and Robin Tabelin, who were part of that European Team Championships.
Yeah,
so they're really missing them.
Those two guys are very integral to the Netherlands team.
19-14.
2 points now for Team China. You can see the Dutch coach trying to keep the players in the match. But unfortunately, it is 6 game points for Liu and Wang, and Netherlands are just missing out on capitalizing here against this scratch Chinese pairing. And so, Liu Cheng and Wang Yilu seal the first game 21-14 for China to give them the advantage in this 4th match in the Group C tie between China and Netherlands. Brian Wassink and Andy Buijk with lots to think about from the second game. It's taken them 13 minutes to wrap up victory, and they'll be happy to get China off on the right foot and get them going.
It looks like the Chinese coach is kind of encouraging them to intercept a bit more at the net and not be as passive. Very animated mid-game interval for Team China.
You can see Liu Cheng with his body movements trying to send some kind of message.
And as the more experienced of the pair, he should kind of be taking on that lead role.
I'm sure there is a part of him that is almost like a mentoring. There's a mentoring role in this Chinese setup, especially given it's quite a young Chinese team that they have here.
Yeah, exactly.
So Liu Cheng would certainly be one of those senior mentors, maybe even coaching some of the younger ones while they're out here for the Thomas Cup. So what do these young Dutch pairing, what do they need to do in this second game if they want to put a fight here?
I think it's working pretty well for them once they get into the rally. They just need to make sure their first 3 shots are nice and sharp. And then, try and take advantage of this miscommunication a little bit between Wang Yilu and Liu Cheng and use that variation from the backcourt that we saw Brian use at the end, hitting that nice cross-court winner, that kind of thing. But they are struggling a bit with the Chinese attack, so figuring out a way to try and get out of the defensive position, whether that's countering through blocks or driving and coming forward.
And you get the feeling that the Chinese play out targeting Andy a little bit as the weaker player among the two. He is just 19. And imagine trying to grapple with a Olympic gold medalist and a world champion across the net from you.
Yeah. But it's a great experience for the Dutch boys to get to play this caliber of player.
That was a great defensive shot from Liu Cheng, just very low. Just so quick as well.
Unlucky from Brian there. He's probably not used to that shot coming back the way it did.
I'm liking the expressions that's just coming off Liu Cheng, just like the shake of the head, there's just like the flaying of the arms, like he's playing the game in his mind all by himself. You made it. Oh, that's great deception shots there from Wang Yilu, and then the cross net shot there. I think Wang Yilu just feels more comfortable at the back of the court. You just see him like, you know, it's more of his natural space.
Yeah, there's that little bit of indecision when he does play a good defensive block or drive shot about if he should move in. So, still doesn't look super natural on the men's doubles court.
Well, he used to play men's doubles, but in the, you know, around 2014, 2015 was the last time he played men's doubles. And has specialized since then in mixed doubles, Wang Yilu.
I'm sure if he played men's doubles seriously again, it would all come back in no time. He obviously has all the skills there. It's just that intuition of where to move and what shots to play that he's probably just taken a backseat in his mind for a while.
Service for court, too high. Service over, 4-7.
That was well placed. Just finding the line. Brian Wassink. Amazing reflexes from Liu Cheng. So quick. Just fantastic wrist work. Just like
8-5.
And they really have no time to think. It's all just muscle memory. Nice return there by Andy, just clipping the tape.
That's a good serve. But you also think maybe China were not quite ready for it. Great attacking power from Liu Chen. It's very aggressive hitting. That's 10-6 now to China. They're a point away from taking the lead in the mid-game break. There's beautiful serving in the end there. 11-6, China in the lead, in control. Having a bit of fun maybe. And it's playing the game they need to keep themselves ahead. So 11-6, 8 minutes is all it took in the second game. They lead. They've already taken the first game 21-14.
2号，所以我们发现他前3排打出组合来。不是，你是有的时候我们就老老实实推他的防守，也不用反放，他的放动之后头顶还能打得翻。你看我们基本上没怎么接过往前球，都是后场，然后打2号。
Even the coach seems to be having a bit of a laugh. Look at that, Team China and a lot. Is that Yoda in there in a bucket? I don't know. I thought I saw Yoda in a bucket.
11-6. Play.
It's a Chinese team of Wang Yilu and Chinese pair of Wang Yilu and Liu Cheng doing really well to stay in control of this match. It was a little bit shaky at the start, where there was a few communication errors between the two. But now they seem to have found their ground and just working their way around the court better.
Netherlands just struggling a little bit to keep up with the pace and missing a few opportunities like just then. Through the leg shot.
He would not give up.
And he wasn't going to let him get it back
Get
again.
away with that.
There it is. Does help when you're that tall and you have legs that big to make that gap.
That's a tweener. And that is a great return from Wassink. Finding the line.
He's doing well with his serve and then third shot preparedness. He's hit a few winners off that third shot off China's return.
Service over. 14-8.
And I know that Liu Cheng is still a player, part of the team, but I wonder how much the Chinese coaches actually advise him anymore, because he's been around and he's been doing so well for so long. I mean, I wonder what kind of advice they must be giving him, whether it's just like emotional advice or just like let him do his thing and knowing that he's going to come back.
16.
Yeah, I think they would still keep a similar coaching role. There's so much respect in China in the hierarchy as well.
Correct.
17-8.
Wang Yilu really going rogue with his serve for a few. There again, I think he's just taken total creative control of the game. 2 drive serves and then
And it's a 10-point lead.
This is what we started to see in the previous men's singles as well. The second half of the second game, once the lead gets a bit wider, just starting to play around a little bit. Tries to do it again.
Wait, okay?
So it's a twofold instruction. One is get ready quicker. The other one is can you just wait? It's like they want to get on with it, while Netherlands try to catch their breath. Understandable on both ends.
Service over. 9-18. Service over.
And with that.
17-9.
It's just 2 points now that Liu and Wang require to seal the match for China. They have been efficient and a little bit ruthless, giving the Dutch very little opportunity to fight back.
20, match point 9.
29 brings up match point. They have 11 of them. I'm pretty sure they'll get it done faster than the 11 that they have.
Service over.
That's one match point saved by the Dutch pair of Buijk and Wassink after a net error from Liu Cheng's racket. But fantastic backhand kill shot from Liu Cheng to finish it off. And it was, in the end,
Match won by China.
a good performance from China. 21-14, 21-10. They got the job done in 25 minutes. Liu Cheng and Wang Yilu in their first match together. And they will be happy with that performance, especially that last point. Just look at that, the confidence from that shot. Backhand, kill shot, nailed it. There you go. It is beautiful to watch when they get it right.
It is very effortless from Liu Cheng there.
And then the players walk off court. I would be very curious to see what the debrief for these two is going to be like once they go back into the court. But
I thought you were going to say curious about what the badges were on the bags.
well, it may not be Yoda. More matches coming up. Hello from Aarhus and the Ceres Arena, where we're coming to you live for the TotalEnergies BWF Thomas and Uber Cups. That's the Aarhus football ground right behind you. That's next to us at the Ceres Arena, the indoor facility. That's about seats 5,000 people in here and is hosting